guys, I'm Jessie, and today I am here to share with you my very small December TBR. December is like a ridiculously busy month for me. It's the holidays, it's, you know, holiday parties and doing stuff with family, and then my husband and I usually go to Indianapolis for like 4 or 5 days in December to go to PRI, which is like a big car like show, kind of trade show for his shop, and so we'll be up there. If you're in the Indy area though, hit me up and let me know. I'll let you know when I'm there, and maybe we can get lunch or grab a drink or something along those lines. I'm always down. You know, my husband will be doing all the car stuff, so I'm just kind of there for the ride. I'm there to explore Indy. He's there for the car stuff. But because it's such like a crazy month, I'm trying not to like overwhelm myself with a massive TBR. I do have plans to obviously take my Kindle with me on the flights and stuff like that. So I will definitely get some reading done like while we're in Indy or on our way to and from Indy. Probably not while we're there because I'm going to be exploring and eating and seeing car stuff and maybe seeing some of you guys. I don't know. But I wanted to keep this a pretty chill TBR. So I've got a couple books on here that are buddy reads. I have, you know, one that I'm like, I'm gonna finish. This is my finish on the plane book. And then I do have a surprise book that you'll find out about at a later date. But just know there is one surprise book to come of it. If you remember last year around Christmas time, us at the World Hoppers did a Secret Santa where we got a Secret Santa person and we read their favorite book and then did a review and all released them at the same day. So, you know, we may be doing that again. You'll have to wait and find out. But we're going to talk about the few books that I do definitely plan to read in the month of December. The first one is the one I'm probably the most excited about because I am actually going to be the December host for the Shelf Space Book Club. Since Jessie has kind of gone on her maternity and she's not really running the book club anymore, it had passed to Alan. And Alan's just so busy. He's a teacher. He's got a lot going on. So what was kind of decided upon is every month we are now going to have one like guest host, and then that guest host picks their co-host. So I am actually the guest host for the month of December, and my co-host is Bethany from Beautifully Bookish Bethany, and we decided on Kill the Queen for our book for Shelf Space for the month of December. And I'm so excited that this is one of the ones that Bethany sent me from like her list that she wanted to do, because I already had this on my TBR. I already owned this book, and it's just kind of like the push I needed to read it, right? Like I don't even remember the synopsis of this book. I picked it up so long ago, but the cover is what got me, and the name, like Kill the Queen, like yes. It says it is the definition of epic fantasy, exciting, original, long live the Winter Queen. In a realm where magical power determines one's worth, Lady Everly's lack of obvious ability relegates her to the shadows of the royal court of Bologna, a kingdom steeped in gladiator tradition. 17th in line for the throne, Evie is nothing more than a ceremonial fixture overlooked and mostly forgotten. But dark forces are at work inside the palace. Her cousin, Vasilia, the crown princess, assassinates her mother, the queen, and takes the throne by force. Evie is also attacked along with the rest of the royal family. Lucky for Evie, her secret immunity to magic helps her escape the massacre. Forced into hiding to survive, she falls in with a gladiator troupe. Though they use their talents to entertain and amuse the masses, the gladiators are actually highly trained warriors, skilled in the art of combat, especially Lucas Sullivan. That's an ironic name. Just my maiden name is Sullivan. A powerful magicer with secrets of his own. That's just a really weird word. A powerful magier. Uncertain of her future, or if she has one, Evie begins training with the troupe until she can decide her next move. But as the bloodthirsty Vasilia exerts her power, pushing Bologna to the brink of war, Evie's fate becomes clear. She must become a fearsome gladiator herself and kill the queen. Like, that sounds cool. And the cover So I'm really excited. Bethany and I will be reading this and then doing a live show, and it's gonna be a blast. So join us on the Shelf Space Discord. The next book I'm reading is also a buddy read, and that is The Shadowed Sun by N.K. Jemisin. This is book 2 in the Dreamblood duology. I do not have my physical copy now, so I will insert pretty picture here. And I'm really excited. I'm almost done with the first book as I'm filming this. So I'm loving it, and I'm very excited to see how that first book ends and then pick up the second book. I'm reading this with Vish from Books with V. We will be doing a live show once again. Her Discord information will also be in the bottom. The next book that I'm gonna read is also a buddy read, and it is the final book of the Cosmere Crab-Along that we have been doing this entire year. And it's like bittersweet because I've been loving this journey and everyone I've been reading with. And it's like so exciting to come to the end, but also like kind of sad too because it's the end. But I will be reading Rhythm of War, the last book in the Stormlight Archives. Well, the last published book. There's still a ton more that have not come out yet, but whew, I'm almost done. Well, I'm not almost done. I'm partway through Oathbringer right now as I'm recording this. Hopefully I'll finish it before the end of November. But I'm so excited, y'all. I'm excited to be caught up, see what's going on, like, so I can join in those conversations that I feel like I've been missing out on. And I'm really, really excited to talk to everybody about Rhythm of War. The final book on my TBR that I can kind of talk about is I am going to finish Winds of Strife by Yuchi Goodman. This is going to be my traveling book. I have it on my Kindle as well, so I'll probably take that version. But I am 30% into this, and maybe a little bit farther now, but I've just been like slowly reading it, and it's so good. And it's very dark. It's definitely a grim, dark adult fantasy. It is self-published, and I'm absolutely loving it. And I'm excited to get more into this world and see what is going on, because like the magic is super cool. It's all like emotion based, and like I love that. And we're following like a witch hunter who is kind of like real deep undercover and like doesn't actually like the people that he's hunting witches for, but like he does it anyway. And he's trying to seek vengeance in like his own way. And then we're following like this other group who's trying to take down the witch hunters. It's so good. It's so good. It's weird. Nobody's likable. A lot of morally gray characters, but y'all, it's a well-crafted story and a really cool magic system. And I'm really excited to finish this on the plane to Indiana. There will be one other book. Maybe more, but at least one more, and you'll just have to stick around and figure out what that's gonna be, because I don't even know at this point yet. But thank you guys for hanging out with me and talking through my little tiny December TBR. This is not a pile of possibilities like I normally have. This is like, these are the 4 or 5 books that I'm reading. Like, I gotta get to them, right? So hopefully I actually make it through all of these. I feel like I'm setting my bar low. Right? Like I got some chunks, but I'm setting the bar at very few books because I know I'm going to be busy this month. So we got it. We got this. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. My name's Jessie, and I will see you next time. Bye.